That's right. We're here, baby. Gonna drop a bomb on you now. Now we got Dawn Richards has entered the fold. Yes, we are in week 2 of the P. Diddy saga. That's right. It's your boy Swift Dollars. You tuned in to Straight Shooter Podcast. We're gonna give you an update on everything that's going on right now. Dawn Richards done jumped on the stand and started dropping some bombs on Diddy, and the defense is fighting back. We're gonna get into that and more right here on Straight Shooter Podcast. All right. All right, baby, we back. Y'all know the vibes and y'all know the business. It's your boy Swift Dollars, aka 16 Pad Killer, and you tuned in to Straight Shooter Podcast. All right, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit that notification bell so you stay in the loop each and every time we drop one of these videos. And this is a safe place for unbiased opinions based on facts. All right, so now back to the matter at hand. We got your boy P. Diddy. He's still going to trial. He going gray. He looking real stressed out.
Leave real niggas alone.
Lord have mercy. I don't know what's going to happen this week, but last week we heard a bombshell of information. I'm talking about crazy. We talking about people urinating on people, people getting beat up and slapped. And I'm talking about Diddy really been running these streets like a mob boss since the 90s, if you really think back and look at it. But right now we got someone new to enter the fold. We got a new character. We got this one right here. We got Dawn Richards. Yes, Dawn Richard Richards, however she want to say it. But yeah, we got her in the fold now. Now she on the stand. Exactly. Kareem Akbar talking about Diddy. Yes, Lord. She pointing the finger at Diddy, and it's not looking good so far. But they done found some holes in her story too. Cause right now she jumped on the stand. And well, she started last week, but she's back up there now. She's talking about a time where Diddy threatened her life, assaulted and imprisoned her, and told her people come up messing with Diddy. Now Diddy out here putting in threats, allegedly. That's what we're gonna say, allegedly. So that's what she's trying to cap about. She talking about Diddy. Right now he's still facing the same 5 counts. Right now, it's like they just painting him out to be the bad guy. It just don't look good for Diddy, man. I mean, you got her getting on the stand on you. And that Cassie testimony, that really kind of took the cake. You know what I'm saying? Because, she up there pregnant. And the prosecution know what they doing. They know if they put her on the stand looking pregnant, she in there rubbing on her belly. Not to say that what she's saying isn't true, but the jury's going to have more compassion for this 38-year-old woman who's grown now compared to the things that she went through. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a little bit of tidbit that I be thinking, you know what I'm saying? But right now he's on trial for his life, man. Diddy in the courtroom every day fighting for his life. Y'all put it in the comments, man. How many of y'all think he's done? Either way, I think he's done, just because a lot of this stuff that's coming out is disgusting. I mean, it's like, y'all
just don't want to believe
a lot
the
of
truth.
this stuff,
you don't want to believe it.
Been rumored since the 90s and all kind of other stuff. You got people coming from out the woodworks. Hey, Gene Deal been riding on Diddy since before Diddy got locked up. I'm talking about it's people coming out of everywhere that just really don't like what she's talking about, or what he's talking about. Excuse me. And it's just crazy, man. Like, I don't understand how you can have it all and just throw it all away like that, man. You don't see a whole bunch of other. You don't see LL getting in no trouble. You know what I'm saying? You don't see that. LL moving right. So I don't know what's wrong with these other dudes, man. It's just buck wild how these dudes keep keep doing dumb stuff, and I just don't understand it. Never will. Ain't trying to. So it's just wild, man. Like, they got updates by the minute. Hold on, check this out.
I need going. What's happening to me?
Lavish lifestyle. I like to have sex with multiple parties. I do things that most people wouldn't want to do, but every single time I did this, the people that I did it with consented. They knew what was going on. They actively participated. They got something out of it. And they didn't want to leave, even after these supposed incidents occurred. For example, with Cassie Ventura, that hotel video happened in 2016, but she didn't leave in 2018. So that suggests there was some resolution. And if this is a criminal enterprise, how could such a resolution have occurred? Could be one argument. And then there's supposedly testimony where one of the employees was kidnapped. Yet supposedly that person wanted a job afterwards. So a lot of this is going to come into testimony, into evidence, and it's really going to be up to the defense to really isolate that bad video that everybody's seen, and really say, hey, this wasn't criminal. This may have been on the line in terms of sexual activity and a lifestyle, but it wasn't criminal.
How?
The reports I've heard was he was in a good mood at the beginning of the trial. He seemed to watch the jurors come in, wave kisses to his family. Was had a pretty good demeanor in court at the beginning. Now how it ended up, I haven't really heard, but he seemed, pretty excited, in a good mood, and ready for this, and pretty optimistic.
And you see, P. Diddy said he optimistic because he feeling like he ain't done nothing wrong. He feeling like he just been having freak offs, you know what I'm saying, having a good time. Ain't no different than when the homies in the hood fly a chick out of town and be like, yo, hey, we about to go do something. Y'all pull up, man. Here y'all go. Here goes some bread. Here goes some plane tickets. Y'all get out here. Diddy just was living his life. Now maybe, his style of living and the way he liked to do it is a little to the left. I don't party like that. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying?
That's stupid, guys.
Y'all put it in the comments, man. We all know P. Diddy is a disgusting piece of crap. Now we done figured that part out. We already know that. That ain't no doubt about that. He's a piece of crap. Where there's smoke, there's fire. But, some of these people, like that man said, they stuck around. Like, you ain't gonna, hey man, look, why'd you stick around? That's the question. That's where they're gonna be giving a lot of pushback, trying to figure out, the smoke and the lies. Like, cause right now it's just, whoo, Lord have mercy, man. What y'all think, man? Y'all tell me, man. I really don't know. I'm at a loss for words right now, but I'm talking about he got them coming at all corners. And right now on the stand is Don Richards. Yet again. Pete Diddy. Sean Diddy Combs. That's him. That's her right there. That's it. Feel me? On the stand. That's what she doing. On the stand. Lord have mercy. Y'all put it in the comments, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. We're going to be back with a little bit more later after this day wraps up. I'm just kick back chilling. Y'all know how we do. It's your favorite ghetto reporter, Swift Dollars, and you tuned in to Straight Shooter Podcast, all right?